It's your buddy Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is the UMR episode 70. And we are here in Gladstone Port. Why isn't it Port Gladstone? Why is it Gladstone Port? Should it be Port Gladstone? I don't know. Do you call it Port Seattle or do you call it Seattle Port? I don't know. Who cares? All right, so we're here with Adair, and he is in Gladstone. And where he has to go to next, he's picking up 42 people here, is Clarksville. I guess it's the last train to Clarksville, and it is 16:55, so it is, could be the last train, I don't know. Alrighty, so let us roll on out of here to Clarksville. It's not very far to Clarksville, I know that. Navigate to Clarksville. Clarksville. Get some. Oh, yeah, I got a platform. There's only one platform. Go. And then load when you get there. These are P42 DCs? What these are? I always forget. They are P42 DCs Phase 3s. All right. So he pulls out of Gladstone Port on his way, as I said, to Clarksville. I'll meet you at the station. I'm quoting a Beatles song in case you don't get it. And there is the luggage car at the end. There he goes. All right. We're back up here now with Adair. It is 16:57, so at 17:02 is when we will stop watching him. Line side. Here's our first line side shot. Very nice. As I said a little while ago, I'm soon going to be getting onto a train myself, a real train, or a train in IRL, as the real kids say. I'm not the real kids, they're the cool kids. The cool kids. I guess they're real, too. Maybe they're real cool. I don't know. But anywho, and I'm taking a train from Dearborn, Michigan to Chicago. It's going to be fun. I'm just going to Chicago for pleasure with some friends. I mentioned this in my other series. I don't know. Do most people watch all my series? Or does, like my UMR people only watch the UMR series because they're not interested in the CNO or the other ones? I don't know. So you may be hearing this information twice. And if you don't like the fact that you're hearing this information twice, well, this just may not be the channel for you. Well, for those of you who this channel is for, yeah, I'm going there, and it's going to be exciting. I'm looking very forward. I haven't been on a real train. Well, actually, I was just in England maybe about 6 months ago. I was on a real train there. So it hasn't been that long, I guess. I was going to say in a long time, but I guess that was a complete fabrication. Said it before, I'll say it again. These Surfliner cars are really nice. So when we get to our next train after Adair here, we'll have to fast forward the clock to the next day and the next month. Still looks like we're on the yard lead. Oh, there he goes. Now he just got it up in the... I almost said temperature. No, it's speed. Got it up in the speed. Here he goes. And he's back onto the main line. I don't think it's very far, is it? To Clarksville? It's only 6.7 miles. Now he's on the main line, and they've given him the green light. Gauging the throttle. Don't you hear that? You also gauge the thrusters. Somebody told me what that sound is at one point, and I forget what they said now. Sorry to that person. What about is it the pumps? Some kind of pump? I don't know. The air pumps? I don't know. Look at that. Now he's got a 60 mile an hour. Let's rotate ourselves onto this side. Just in case we pass a train going the other way, we want to have a real good look at it. There he goes. Ooh, there's a yawn right there from me. Had a long day. It's my second video I'm recording for the day. Also mowed the lawn. So, a long day. Okay, maybe it wasn't that long. But I tired myself out anyway. Plus, I got my cat sleeping in her bed right next to my desk here. She's at the same level as my head. I look right across at her, and she is dead asleep right now, and it's making me tired. Going along the ocean here is kind of cool. I feel like we're on the West Coast. High green signal. All right, and there's 1702. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys on pause. I'll figure out what we're doing next. And we're here with Eric in the Eso Flats. Now, I'm just noticing, we've been doing air for a while here. What a contrast in engines here. He's got a GP38-2 lashed onto an SD80 Mac. It's David and Goliath, right? Okay, so anywho, what's he got to do here? What is he doing here? Well, first off, what's this train doing? I don't know who this is or where they're going or why they've stopped here or why they decided to pull through. They decided to pull through the ore yard to get where they're at, and the train is incredibly long. Let's figure out what they're doing. This train. Is there another train here? No. This is part of Eric's train here. But Eric has to gather up these. These are all been unloaded now. Gather up these, throw them in that yard where he's at right now. Then he's going to have to come over here. He's going to have to gather up these, or over here at the Eso Flats. He just dumped off all this gravel here. Right, so that's Orion he already grabbed up, right? This was Orion right here. I think they're sitting over there already, yeah. So the steel, the Eso Flats, Logan, and then, then he's got the, he's unloading these tankers here at the ore mine. See, it's an ore mine here. Yeah, and so he's got these 3 unloaded. He's got the other 4 to go. First thing we got to do is, what is this? Who is this? What is this and who is this? This is Jessica. So she's like where she's supposed to be right now? What? Okay, Jessica, what you doing? Yeah, she's supposed to... Oh, she's supposed to be going to the Eso Flats grain... Well, Eso... Oh, that's it. She's just coming here for the Eso Flats grain pier. A nice parking job. This must be the Eso Flats where I put the thing at. But, so she couldn't come down that track because Eric's stuff is parked right here. But look, she's got 2 mainline tracks. Jessica, you nut. All right, so she's got to... And where she's got to go is back over here. Who's this? I don't know. He's got a red. Good. Sit there. But here are the Eso Flat grain silo. We haven't seen these yet. That is one big ship. But anyway, so this is where she's got to go. But we got to get her out of the way because she's blocking Eric's access to is tankers here. All right, so where are we going to put her? That's a real good question. Let's see. We could pull her straight ahead here. Now, is there anything in here? How about this middle track? The middle track is not free, nor is this track over here. In fact, none of these tracks on this side is completely free. Then we got this track here. These two tracks are free all the way down. Okay, if we back Eric up, we could shove her down this track right here, the middle track, right? Now, if that's not long enough for her to get out of the way, we could have her put half over here or something. Or just have her pull up. Yeah. Just to get her out of the way. All right. All right, Jessica, what you doing, girl? What's up, girl? All right, and she's got a triple header here, so that's nice. All right, let's start it up, and then we'll throw the switches to where we want them to go. Is she going forward or backwards right now? I feel like she's going backwards right now, isn't she? Nope, she was going forwards. My bad. Hopefully she's not going to derail or anything. She shouldn't, right? I mean, to get here, she should have, thrown all the switches properly. We'll find out. Go this way. She's going to go over here. We're going to do some crossovers now. Then this way. And then this way. Yep. And then we're going to want her to go this way. We're going to want her to stay up. And then this will go this way into there. But we got to move Eric back a little bit because she's not going to fit. There ain't enough room. Let's back him up. The lead engine is the GP38. And he already unloaded these. These are the Orion. These used to be the Orion box cars that he unloaded. Well, I mean, they still are, but now they're empty, so we don't need them anymore. All right, that should be good right there. All right, now let's go back with Jessica. Now, this is set correctly here and here, right? Yeah, okay. Jessica. Oh, I was going to say she's not moving yet. It's because I'm not on her. There we go. There she goes. Okay, Jessica. Get her up to speed. She's got a line ahead is clear for one block, flashing yellow. Now there's 3 heads. These things have 3 heads. Is this for all 3 tracks? Because the crossover goes over twice. So that's why this is on here. Track you're on, 1 track over, 2 tracks over. Yeah. Still don't know signals. Topping out at 12 right now? Oh no, she's still going up. She's got to be pulling just a ton, right? Oh my gosh. She's pulling 96.07. Yeah. That would explain the triple header, right? What is that? This looks like an SD60. Maybe that's a GP38-2, and that's a ES44DC. All right. It's an SD60 right there. Yep. And I said this was a GP38-2. That's a GP40-2. Still don't know the difference between those 2 engines. And is this an ES44DC with those big fins? I don't think so. That's an SD70 Ace. All right, so I was really close, but way off. Okay, let's make sure she tracks onto the right track here, just to get her out of the way. Noticing we're almost coming up on 15 minutes into this video, which doesn't bother me. I just play more Trainz after I'm done the recording. But after this has happens every once in a while, I gotta exercise. Oh gosh, get on the stationary bike. Really don't want to, but I really gotta. So I'm not looking forward to the ending of this video. So I got to be in the moment. I got to enjoy the moment. All right, now these two tracks down the middle are the mainline tracks. Again, why she did not go onto the main line around that, or there might not be a way to get to that track that she was on. I bet you there's not. She had to go through the ore mine. Well, she had to go where those cars were, that train was. That cut. It's not a train, I guess. I don't know, but it's got no engine on it. Do you call it a cut, right? Train signifies it's got an engine on it? All right, here we go. We come rolling heavy. Well, there's no way this is all going to fit on here, so we probably have to go onto the lead on the other side. We'll make sure that's lined up. Right now, I just want to make sure she gets onto the right track, so we don't, collide with somebody. Here's Eric. It's actually his turn right now. All right, so what we're going to do now is, so she's going to come down this way. It's a rather lengthy yard. It's not a small one. So we'll go like this. We'll go like this, and then she's going to come all the way down. And you know what we're going to do is, yeah, we're going to throw this way for right now, because we want her to come down this way. I doubt she'll go this long, but you never know. Okay. Let me take back to her now. What we're going to want to do is we're going to get that last car past Eric here. Then he'll have enough room to go forward. That's what we are waiting for now. We're going to sit here with Eric. He likes collecting stamps, watching romantic comedies, and long walks on the beach. You'll notice that I did change the time. It's 8:58, and we moved the month up now to June. Then I went through and upped the month by one, because I give each of my engines had to go into maintenance every 6 months. So I upped the month by one on all of my engines. That way, the next time they pull into Gunnison, I can tell if they've had a 6-month checkup or not. So if you pull in and you are 12 months old, aka a year, and your last service was when you were in there at 6 months, then I know it's time for you once again to go for another maintenance. Older you are, the more maintenance you have to go through. That's how I do it. This is my 24th month. That can't be right. It's my 25th month. 25th month. What? A little over 2 years. A month over 2 years. Yep. If you're 1 to 120 months, I keep you in service for 1 day, which in my game world would be 1 month. Because 1 day would be 1 month. And then up to 200. If you're 121 months to 240 months, you go in for 2 days of service. Then it goes up from there. The highest one is 361 months to 480 months. Will I ever get there? I don't know. And that's 4 days of service. I figure the older you are, the longer you got to stay in service. Hey, Zeus, this is one long train. Woo! You know what we're going to do, too, though, is when the end of the train here, great oogly moogly, for these mainline tracks here. Yeah, these are the mainline tracks here. We're going to switch the switches back to mainline service as she crosses. This is not a mainline here, but this is right here. Right? This is our first mainline switch right here. Yeah, it's a CTC switch. There's one right next to it as well. Once she clears both of these. Uh-oh. It froze. Hello? Oh, no! What happened? Great oogly moogly. Okay, I'm going to put you guys on pause till I figured out what happened here. Okay, so I ended up restarting everything, and hopefully it's not going to freeze again. This is pretty much where we left off. I had to kind of redo everything a little bit, but now it seems to be working again. Let's hope it doesn't freeze again. Now I'm nervous. All right, don't live life scared. Don't do it. I like this angle here better. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure why it froze. It very rarely does that. It may have done it in one of my earlier videos, in one of my other series, if not this one, but I do not recall that at all. So, I mean, definitely recall. I think it did. So it's a rare occurrence when this game freezes. But the good news is I have 3 saves, and the save that it froze under was not corrupted or anything. So, you know, you just got to... Every time I start, whenever I say I'm going to go, figure out what we're doing next, like bring you guys back, as soon as I go to the next driver, I immediately save. So that if something goes wrong, all the moves I made before I went to that new driver are saved. So that I don't have to worry about it. I think we're further along now than we were when I first, when it froze. Hopefully. I know there was a big long line of tankers, and I see some more tankers coming up, and my gut's freezing. I'm hoping it doesn't freeze again, because if it does, I don't know what to do. Oh. All right, just take it easy. Take it as she comes. That's all you can do. These Burlington Northerns. I don't think it was the Burlington Northern tankers where it froze last time. We'll have to wait and see. But what I was saying is these 2 CTC switches here, I'm going to switch back to mainline service as soon as she crosses them all, which I think I already got out before the freeze happened. It's like sometimes computers are weird. They just freeze for no reasons. Alrighty. She's doing a slow roll. Now, hopefully she fits, if not in the yard, which I don't think she will, the lead on the other side will be long enough so that she can get through. So she can sit on there without blocking the main line. But hey, Zeus, she's got a train and a half here. I keep wanting to zoom in with the mouse, but you can't do that on this one. You have to actually go down there. I'm thinking of Run 8. I really like that feature on Run 8 where you can zoom in. So you can see how much longer it's got to go. I can see down there. It's not real clear. This opportunity to wipe down my glasses with my glasses cloth. And then we have these Burlington Northern bulkheads. Nice. Use those on all my routes. She's got empty bulkheads. She's got oil tankers. She's got gasoline tankers. She's got diesel tankers. Loaded bulkheads. Girl, you got it all. All right, now, of course, that train that's in behind her, is it going to do the same thing? Chances are it's going to, isn't it? It's going to move right into the same thing. It's going to go through the mine there. And when I go over there, there's going to be another train blocking it. There's that other train that was sitting over back by the grain docks. So we'll see. Hopefully it won't. And then where am I going to put that one? I don't know. If it does do that, hopefully it's just a lot shorter. Hopefully it just stays on the main line. Of course, she was trying to get here. So if that one's trying to actually not stop here at the Eso Flats, then it should just go right through, no problem. Here's the end of the train coming now. A line of empty bulkheads coming up. All right, I don't see that other train down there anywhere. Here we go. Throw that. Throw that. And then come over here. Help that train behind get through here. She clears this one. Yeah, that's right. Throw that. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So this one's, yeah, normal. This one's normal. And then we got to throw this one here, too. And these ones that are up here are all yard tracks. Yard switches, so we ain't going to work. All right, let's see how far up she is. Well, let's get her past Eric here, and then we'll see. Then we'll take a look-see as to where she ended up. Hopefully still, at most, on that yard lead. Slow down here just a little bit. Here we go. Eric's playing Phase 10. That's a card game with the with his conductor. All right, and that'll do right there. Let's see where she ended up now. Holy guacamole! She's way past the lead. She's sitting in front of the station. I can't even see the front of her. She hasn't even rendered in yet. There she is. Okay. This is no bueno. Okay, so what we're going to do is... What are we going to do? We got this track right here. We could put the other half of her on that track right there. And then just put in the spreadsheet that she's on 2 tracks. Okay, so where are we going to cut her at? Let's, this looks good right here. Let's cut her right here. So apply the handbrake, cut her, and then forward. And then she's going to pull forward to this switch right here. There we go. This is ridiculous. Eric's got his car sitting on here, so but we should be able. All I got to do is get her back to the lead. That's it. And then I got to put in there that she's on. This is the 2 and 3. This is 2 south. That's going to be 3, right? So I was going to put in the spreadsheet that she's on those 2 tracks. So the next time I come back to her, I know where she's at. Okay, Waza just passed the signal of danger. Why not? Why wouldn't you, right? I don't know if Waza's the one coming up behind us. I don't know. Okay, now let's make sure that this is thrown the correct way. It is. This one, it is. And then this one, it is. All right, now back it up. It's really crowded here at Tim Hortons. And is that a Pizza Hut? It is a Pizza Hut because they all saw the train come, and then they were like, "This is going to take a while." Did I throw that switch? Oh! I did. Okay, yeah. So they all went in there and said, "Well, I'll get some peanuts and some donuts." Peanuts? I mean pizza. You know how Pizza Hut's famous for selling those peanuts. Okay. This should be plenty long enough, right? Because she comes back here. This is the track Eric is on, but we just got to get her back onto the lead. Good gravy, this train is long. It's a gravy train. No, it's not a gravy train. We're going to get her past this right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. I was going to say, it should be long enough, but I'm looking. I think so. If we just get her past that dwarf right there, she should be good. And this is Jessica. Now, where was Jessica in here? We're going to put on tracks 1 and 2 in Eso Flats. Okay. That way I know when I come back, I got to look for both of those. Like, it'll be interesting to see what that train in behind her is going to do. Is it coming yet? I don't see it. I got to tilt my head back because of my progressives. Don't see it. Okay, what are we looking like here in length now? Are we all right? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think we have enough room. Oh, it's going to be close. Who let her pull out of the air with a train this ridiculously long? All right, slow down, slow down, slow down. Because we don't know if you're going to make it now. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we still got a little room here. Not much. Those are mainline tracks. If worse comes to work, Eric will pull these off and put them over here. Right? It doesn't matter whether those are here or there. Those just got to be picked up by Duke, because he's my empties guy. All right. If she's back on the lead a bit more, it's not going to make a difference either. So we might as well just snug these up from this end. Look at this track I'm doing here. This is nice. I'm like going almost exact correct speed. A little bit slower. Not too fast. All right. Hopefully, this gets her off the main line. Let's see what we got. Oh, she's so close. Gosh darn it. Okay, so now that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to take Eric. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Let's move Eric forward now. We're going to have to get these out of the way. Jesus Marimba. We're going to have to put them over on the other side. Who'd have thunk it? I'm going to throw all these that I threw them all back into mainline service. Well, I'll get them back out of mainline service now. That one's fine. And that one's fine. I still don't see that other train coming up from behind. So we still should be good. He may be stuck because of Jessica. I don't know. Because she's sticking out on the mainland. I'm not sure. Of course, there were signals back up this way that allow her to at least pull up to there. Or whoever it is. I don't know. Well, this is an interesting move, is it not? When it comes to puzzles, the UMR usually wins. It's usually pretty good at it. You notice the time now, we warped backwards in time, but that's all right. Alrighty. So now we got to get him to go past this switch right here so we can back him down onto that one. This is a complicated situation, but it's okay. I love it. More complicated, the better in my book. Here he comes. Move these out of the way. These are all, as you may have noticed earlier, were marked, tagged as none, so it doesn't matter where I put them. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. You know what I'm going to do right here? I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to say, save the game under UMR 3. There we go. Okay, just in case something goes wrong now, this is where we'll pick up. So I won't have to go back over. Oh, jeez, we're not far enough. What, like 2 feet? Yeah. Okay, now back it up. All right, now we got to come back this way, and we're just going to pile them onto this track right here, right? It's got these cars here on it. And this track here has these cars here on it. So they may end up being in the way. These are all going to Eso Flats Grading and Sons. Yep. But, yeah, maybe we want to put them on this far track here. It's a little more room. Gosh, it's not going to make a difference, though, right? It won't. So we'll go this way, and then we'll go that way. Yeah, we'll put them on the middle track. All right. So let's be the conductor here and get on this last Burlington Northern Santa Fe car. Noticing a little sway there in the boxcars. I like that. That's cool. Then we'll back Jessica up just a little bit more. Then we can send Eric to work those industries and pull all the empties back here. But you know what? Yeah. We're definitely going to want to put them on this track because I want to put all the empties together if I can. And there's more room on this track than there is on this one. So we're going to move them onto this track. Good thing I thought of that. It would have been going to pull them off here, put them over here, but still. Time is money, and the fewer moves you can make, the more money you save. Or the more time you save. Therefore, the more money you save. You get it. Alrighty. Back these onto here. Alright, so now he's where he belongs. Now we're going to go back here to Jessica. Oh, Jessica, you are just... All right. We're going to move over here now so we can see when she gets off the main line. She's got like, what, maybe 4 or 5 car lengths to go? Here we go now. I'm just thinking to my total surprise when it froze back a little while ago. It got me. There we go. One and a half. One. And that'll do. Let's do some switching here now. Switch that back to main line. That's fine. That's fine. This should already be fine here, right? Yeah. All right, now running back the other way. She did stop, right? She did. Okay. Let's make sure she's okay down on this end. Now should be. Oh, yeah. She's fine down on this end. And then we're going to want to switch these back to main line. Yeah. Okay. Are these switched to main line? Yes and yes. Yes and yes. Okay. Now we go back to Eric. Eric's going to decouple from these, and he's going to go, since we're on this side, we might as well go and get, work the ore mine first. Hopefully it's not backed up with that other train, but we'll find out in a little bit here. So we'll apply. There we go. Let's run ahead of him now and throw the switches. You gotta get. Now, these are CTCs here. That seems odd. Okay, we got this going into here. And we're going to go right into here. Yep. Oh, then go this way. Now, where's this other train going? Oh. He's sneaking up. Is he trying to get into here? No, he wants to go on the main and he can't. Why are you coming down this way? Why didn't you stay on that main line track? Where are you trying to go to? Is he trying to go to the Eso Flats? Yep. What are the chances that all these trains are going to want to come to the Eso Flats? All right, you know what we're going to do is we're going to stop them. We're going to rob you of your desire to go in there because we're just not going to let you do it. You're going to sit right here on the main line. And now, how many mainline tracks are you fouling up? All of them. Great. Yes. He's fouling out all of them. Oh. Okay, so, well, let's go back to Eric now because that was Waza, by the way. So let's go back to Eric. Oh, disaster. Okay, so now the question is we can go a little bit faster here. We're not in a yard. What are we going to do with Waza? Because he's blocking blocking both of the main lines. We could have him bump into that load in front of us, right? And then thereby push it forward. Is there any room to push it forward? So at least he's only blocking one of the mainline tracks, or it would be even better if we get him off both the main lines. That would really be ideal. We'll have to go down there and see. This is fun. I like this a lot. If you don't, well, did I say that already? I think earlier I already told you if you didn't like something that this may not be the channel for you. So let's not go there twice, huh? It sounds like I'm rubbing it in now. But they probably want to go down that track, yeah, because he's going to Eso Flats, and the track mark for Eso Flats is probably right where we're at about right now. So they're all going to want to try to get there, and by going through the ore mines, the only way they can get there because Eric's cut is sitting out on the yard lead. So, Eric, you goof! What'd you leave it out there for? You shouldn't have done that. Of course, I didn't expect, every car or every train on the route to suddenly be routed this way. Of course, I don't know why I didn't expect that because I've been routing. It's hard to keep track of them, all right? I've said that before. I'm only a one-man operation. Okay, so we'll slow it down to yard speed now coming into here. Now, this track here actually goes up over on a bridge, and there is a container facility over on the other side. Well, that's not a viable, let's shove the train onto that track. Maybe you could back it onto it, but that seems ridiculous. All right. Here they are, mining iron ore. Is there an actual mine here, or are they just... Is that when they take it off the top? Like, is that called strip mining? I think so, right? When you don't actually go underground, you just keep peeling off the top layers and getting the ore that way. I think they call that strip mining. I was watching a program just a little while ago on YouTube about these guys that say, mines used to take hundreds of people to run, but now you get like 10, 15 guys working. You can strip mine with just that many people. Which is amazing, but at the same time, scary. Because, first of all, is that safe? Well, it's got to be. Well, you'd think. All right, maybe it's not. Second of all, doesn't that kind of like rob a lot of jobs from people? Fewer miners, fewer jobs. So these are diesels we're unloading here. There we go. All right, so now that's that. But now before we do anything more with Eric, what are we going to do with Waza? Now, if Waza were to bump into these and push them forward, how much room has he got? He's got a little room to play with here. He could bump it all the way up to there, right? And he doesn't have that much further to go. Okay, so that's what we'll do with him. Of course, we could have him drive into the mine, but this time have him go all the way over this way. Right? And just have him sit on track 1 here? Yeah. What if we have him do that? Then when it's his turn, he's just got to pull up into here to do whatever he's got to do. I think I like that idea better instead of bumping. All right. Eric's turn. Eric's being very gracious. He's allowing everyone else to have a turn during his turn. All right. Whoops. Here we go. All right. He does not have very far to go before he's off both main lines. He'll be on this track lead. Maybe we don't need to pull him all the way forward. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what Waza is doing here. Are these all for the... Yeah, let's take a while. He's pulling forward here. I'll take a look at my spreadsheet here. Waza, what are you doing out here, pal? There you are. Eso Flats grain pier. There's 42 cars going to the grain pier. The grain pier, like I said, is right back there. These cars here are probably all going to the grain piers. You know what we're going to do? We're going to pull him up past... Well, he's still on the main line right here, though. Yeah, let's just pull him up off the main line into this area right here. Let's make sure he's going the right way, though. Okay, he is. He's going around this way. Then he's going around this way, and then he's going around that way. Okay, so that should be good. If we get him onto the yard lead right here, which starts right back right here. If we get him onto there, then all he has to do when it's his turn is to back these cars onto the grain pier, which is over that way. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm playing Tidewater. Just a confusion snake spaghetti mashup of trains. Love it. There we go. Those are cool Seaboard system grain cars there. All right, then we'll check the mainline switches once he's all the way on this lead. Make sure everything is copacetic. That means good. Lots of grain. 42 grain cars going on. These are all loaded grain cars, too. They're going to be loaded onto those ships and shipped to wherever. I don't know. I don't know where we are right now, so I can't tell you where they're going. I mean, I know we're in the Eso Flats, but what part of the United States are we? I don't know. That I don't know. It's a fictional route. I said West Coast earlier, but I mean, I guess because it's fictional, I can decide where I want it to be, right? Doesn't make a difference. All right, so we'll stop him right there. Now, this should be switched back to mainline service. Yes. Yes. Just check these two. Yes. No, yes. And yes. Okay. Now, let's see where he ended up. He's good. He's good right there, right? Okay. And then we're back here with Eric. Okay. So now we'll go to Eric, and then we will apply the handbrake, decouple, because you only had to move that up just a little bit. Back up. And then we're going to have to stop right here. You want to know why? Because we're in the butter zone, folks. Yes, we are. This, for me, was pretty darn good. I like this one a lot. Lots of problems. Loved every one of them. Figured them all out to the best I could anyway. So I had a blast. Hope you guys had a blast too. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that his bell's been off for quite some time, but his ditch lights are still flashing, well, this just may not be the channel for you.